Now, the migrating swift population is one of the welcome signs that summer is finally on the way. However, the much-loved birds are officially at risk of extinction.
Yes, loss of nesting sites is a major factor in their decline, and this summer Leeds Swifts is encouraging all of us to protect the at-risk bird and give them a safe place to raise their chicks next year. Catherine Walker reports.
For many, the sound of swifts marks the start of summer. The acrobatic birds like to breed here, often nesting in gaps between bricks and buildings. But over the years, we've unwittingly blocked some of these spaces. And in Sheffield, Flora has noticed that numbers are down.
In Freshville, we get excited when we see groups of 10, 20, 30 now. However, we know that it should be in the hundreds. So it's quite patchy, and that's why we feel so passionate about them, because they are so specific to our urban environment and to the homes we live in.
Swifts are known as masters of the sky, sleeping and feeding in the air and only landing to breed. But they are in serious decline, down more than 60% since 1995, and they're now on the red list of endangered birds.
Well, the red list means birds of most concern, so it's the ones that are actually close to becoming extinct in this country as a breeding species. And this decline, if it continues at that rate, they are going to be in serious trouble.
And obviously we can give these But according to Leeds Swifts, there are a few things we can all do to help. First, builders can use swift bricks on new houses and renovations to give extra space for the birds to nest.
So one of the main problems is that some people don't know they've got swifts. When they have houses re-roofed, then swifts unfortunately get blocked from their nest sites, and sadly this also happens with people who know that they've got swifts and are totally unaware that swifts are faithful to the cracks and crevices that were previously in their house.
And if you're after a smaller project, you can install a swift box, like Martin has put up at the back of his house.
The dimensions are ideal for them, so the chicks, when they're growing up, can exercise. There's plenty of room for the parents to feed the chicks. If you can place some calls from a nearby window or from the box itself, that will help the swifts to find the box. So it's a bit of a commitment, but the rewards when you do get swifts are fantastic. You know, you can get rid of your TV licence for the summer. You can just watch swifts all summer long.
And by taking some action over the next few months, it's hoped that we can save vulnerable chicks like these from extinction by giving them a safe place to nest next year. Catherine Walker, ITV News.
I tell you something, that sounds like quite a therapeutic thing to do at the moment, doesn't it? Just watch swifts.
They're amazing things, aren't they? Absolutely wonderful birds. And Kerry's back with us. Hello, Kerry.
Hiya.
Nice to see you. Have you had any pictures of swifts?
Do you know what? I've looked in our archives and I can't find one. And so I guess there's no surprise if we've lost 50–60% of the population since I think it was 1995. And it's really hard to tell the difference. I don't know. I think I might have seen one. This is actually a sand martin, and the martins, whether they're a house martin or a sand martin, have a white throat and a white tummy, and the rest are sort of like that browny grey colour. These are swallows, and they have like a rusty orange neck. That's the one feeding its young in August. A big thank you to Guy there. And yes, the swift is all muddy brown, so it doesn't have the white tummy or the white neck. But no surprises we can't see either, because it's that on the wing. So they feed, they bathe, they mate, all in the air. So they hardly ever come to the ground. So unless you can spot one, you've got a really good camera, then yeah. But it's great. It's great news that we're sort of highlighting that and trying to keep them back in our homes.